Yo, what's good, gang? Check this out. We got Jaylen Ramsey, and he's going to tell us about his college days and how he used to get down. We tapping in with the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast today. So if y'all ain't familiar with them, go ahead and look them up yourself. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe. Appreciate it. We're going to get straight into this. Jaylen Ramsey, talking about his good old college days.
Everybody go through that college struggle though, for
Right.
real. That's one of the things I see. I don't know specifically, but I hope and I think the NCAA trying to change right now. Like
Right.
It ain't no reason that you should be in college, on scholarship, on full scholarship. You know, you doing everything the regular students doing. Plus, on top of that, you going to meetings, practices for hours and hours. Then they make the tutoring and all that mandatory too, and then you got to still find a way to try to, get out in the community and show face and do good stuff in the community too. And then
You got a lot of pressure when you as an athlete.
Hell
You got
yeah.
anybody.
a lot of pressure, and then you get home and you struggling. You gotta
Find a way
make
to
a
eat.
little a bread sandwich, or you gotta eat, sleep for dinner. You know,
What was your struggles at college?
See,
Like, how was your-
look. They ain't gonna tell y'all this. They ain't gonna tell y'all this. Them football players, boy, if anything, they got it the worst because they go through the most workouts. They go through the most grueling schedule. Mind you, they can't have jobs. If your parents ain't got money, how you gonna get money? It's a struggle. You feel me? And you hearing it from a Super Bowl champ himself, how he had to go through his college days.
How was your pantries?
oh, nothing like what I'm living like now. That's why I live big now.
What was your go-to meal? Your struggle go-to meal when you was in college?
Noodles?
Oh, that's a classic.
Noodles?
That's a hood classic.
Sausages.
Vienna
Y'all had the same
sausages.
thing. He loved noodles and sausages in the prison too. Like, y'all had that in common.
Straight up.
Y'all had that in common. Like when y'all both, that was both of y'all go-to joint. He was on the street, he had noodles and Vienna sausages. You had noodles and whatever. I just knew you had a couple
You
sausages.
didn't go to peanut butter and jelly wasn't a go-to?
I don't like peanut butter.
Oh, shit.
Like
Don't
we had-
nobody eat just
that
jelly
part.
sandwiches. That's some nasty shit.
See, this what people didn't understand. We did have a training table. They called it a training table. It was like where you could go and get meals. But when I was in school, at least, our training table was only open for a certain amount of hours. So if you was
At
big-
night, you hungry.
Oh,
Yeah.
You went to Florida State?
yeah.
And it was, I thought they would have all,
See,
I thought,
it's rules and regulations. You hear what he said? He went to Florida State, but they a big program. You know, bro, it's like that everywhere, bro. It's like they give the football players a cap. It's like you feeding your growing kid the bare fucking minimum, bro. You feeding somebody that works hard the bare fucking minimum every day, and they got to scramble for their own. But you expect them to be healthy, maintain weight, all.
they didn't have a smorgasbord down there.
Let's
I
chill.
mean, they took care of us, but we was still
Yeah.
college students.
Struggling.
Yeah, I mean, come on, y'all saw what y'all saw. I mean, come on now, we know how it
Jameis
is.
Winston, bro.
You know,
I believe
the
they was
city
on the
show
same
love,
damn
you go to a restaurant,
team.
they might comp your meal or whatever like that.
Oh, I'd have been a restaurant killer.
Oh, yeah,
So-
we was for sure. You know,
Now y'all got to think,
They
was
see y'all,
Jameis
here he
still in the
come
fucking
again.
crab
Yeah,
leg?
Here come
you
Jaylen
did.
again.
Nah, it was love though, but just like you remember, I don't know if y'all remember, it was years ago now when I was in college and Jameis was in
What'd I
college.
say? Didn't I just say that?
Jameis had just won the Heisman.
Yeah.
I mean, and then that little video came out. They tried to say Jameis was stealing crab legs from the public. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
yeah. Jameis Winston.
He was hungry.
Yeah.
He wasn't stealing it. First of all,
Oh, so
wasn't-
he stole some for you too.
Nah.
He like, man, he had
said he
he had
stole
seven,
some.
he had 7 pounds of Dutch.
They don't give you the background of stories like this. Even the media is going to shape the narrative that Jameis was stealing crab legs because college players shouldn't have money and can't have jobs and all this. Remember that. But this is his teammate, Jameis Winston, who was there. And he's telling you right now, Jameis didn't steal those goddamn crab legs.
For all of us.
No, hey, wasn't nobody stealing crab legs, man.
We was borrowing them till we got paid.
So basically,
There wasn't nobody stealing crab legs. We had the they was showing love on the crab legs. Wasn't nobody stealing no crab
He
legs.
just took a
bro.
couple
He ate a
extra.
whole bushel, huh? He was hungry.
Nah, it wasn't nothing like that. It was just showing a little
And I
love.
can believe that.
But you basically saying
He like,
They do that
we
though.
had the crab
Restaurants
legs.
do that. Oh, that's Jameis Winston and the Florida State players.
Got the
Somebody
butter,
poured the
the,
camera on
him.
the butter in the Old Bay season.
Oh, we owed him a meal type shit.
None of that. None of that.
We
none of
had
that.
the crab legs.
do you think so your whole thing is like, God damn, it's a struggle for the student athlete.
Yeah. So after that, I'm like, man, the NCAA for real need to get right now because it's like, man, y'all got the Heisman winner out here. Y'all think he's stealing crab legs because he hungry. He just trying to get something to eat. So
And the
y'all
whole
need to get
problem
right.
was, we didn't steal the crab legs.
Yeah,
it was
we
the
ain't
butter in the Old Bay season.
We just needed some of that because the crabs was dry.
We ain't even
They
steal
got
crab
double
legs.
back.
Hey, that's fucked up. Nigga win a Heisman Trophy. Fucking Florida State got 108,000 motherfuckers at the game every week. They making $1 quadrillion, and they got the star quarterback out here stealing Old Bay season and butter for the crab.
That's crazy,
See,
man.
he made a joke out of it, but he is so right. He is so fucking right. You got these stadiums filled, but the Heisman winning, the star quarterback is struggling to get a meal. And then he gets a meal and it's for free and it's on the house, but y'all don't know that. So y'all shape the narrative that he's stealing. Famous fucking Jameis.
College life is wild.
Famous
We
Jameis.
Jaylen talking about, thank God I rolled the fuck out before the cops came.
I was on point. I ducked. I took my little stuff. I had a little bit of butter left in the corner of the country crock in the crib. I would double back because I was eating that on bread, and luckily I had a little spread left.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
It got better though now.
Oh yeah. Too many
We
people,
see.
bro.
You see,
I'm at your house. It's got a whole lot of fucking.
this shit. You could put houses inside of his house.
So, how the HBCUs out here, right? Mm-hmm. Is getting a lot of attention.
Shout out to Dion.
You know, shout
Prime
out,
time.
you know, and down there, you know, at Jackson State. Would you, coming out of high school, being a top athlete, would you think about going to a HBCU?
Right now, nah. And it's just cause the resources and some of the stuff we just got done talking about. Like, man, I know them students. Man, I know Prime probably got some student athletes right now who they have to have jobs just to stay afloat and pay for their housing and food and all this other type of stuff. It's just the infrastructure.
Look, he
that
just set the precedent. My bad.
They
He
don't
just set the precedent.
on being an athlete.
right. They
It's
don't
levels
have
to
yet.
this college game
you know
too.
What I mean?
What am I
that
gonna get
gap
over there that I
been
ain't gonna get over
bridged
here?
yet
What this
where,
school gonna give me that
you know,
this school
these
ain't
big
gonna give
schools
me?
are able to
It's
do
levels, bro.
this
You can't just go where you want to go.
Do you
You
think
got to
the
literally
gap
decide
between the
what's best for you.
HBCUs
What's the right decision for you?
and the not just the regular Division I, but the big time Division I programs would ever be bridged? Me personally, I don't really think it's ever going to be a bridge
Oh no.
between them because, like,
It's tough, and one reason I think is even more tough. If I was a basketball player, it wouldn't be. I wouldn't even think twice
Straight
about
up.
it. Go to HBCU quick,
right?
just because I know I'm. To be honest, really, what the basketball players are, especially if you one of the top dudes, you really. Well, now I think they moved it back to high school. I don't know, but when they had to go for a year, it was like you was going for a semester, making sure you was still
Out,
eligible,
gone.
and then you was out.
Right.
So
yeah, I go put.
you see how he changed it up? He said it depends on the sport. In football, you want to be on the biggest stage out of all of them. You want to go to the Alabamas, the Florida States, the LSUs. You want to go to the big name college for football. But for basketball, man, they following you. They are following you. When it comes to basketball, they're following you. So if you're the number one recruit, everybody gonna go and watch the number one recruit no matter where they go. Look at LaMelo Ball. No matter where he went, he was the top 3 recruit in his draft class. No matter what he did and where he went, they was following him. I'm just saying. In football, you done for a year. You off a year in football, you done. Unless you that good.
Right.
For the HBCUs, but for football, we got to stay there 3 years.
Ain't no one and done in
Y'all
football.
want me to come here, and you know when y'all come in and y'all speak to me and my parents and in the recruitment visits, y'all want me to come in here and basically look. they all tell you, I'm gonna take care
Cap.
of you while he
Cap.
here with me 3-4 years,
Cap
maybe
as hell.
5, how long he gonna be here. You telling me if they came to me and was like, man, we're gonna take care of you for 3 years, and then Florida State comes to me and like, we really gonna take care of you for 3 years.
Right.
Game changer.
Hey.
I'm gonna go to Florida State.
Absolutely. And then for me, what would make it hard for the HBCUs to compete, because it's like, all right, cool. I take you to a HBCU. I show you a bunch of tradition. I show you a bunch of shit. I bring you to our stadium. We like, yeah, our stadium holds 42,000. And then Nick Saban walk you through the Alabama shit, and he's like, oh no, 7 motherfuckers go pro every year from our shit. No, we got
1,000 seats.
1,000 states. No, we got
Now you
top-of-the-line
talking
facilities.
numbers
We got
to
the
these
best
kids.
trainers. We got no. You get meal plans. You eat however many times you want.
The grip the
Hey, hold on,
gab.
wait, throw that in your pocket too. Don't turn up. I didn't get that to you. Like
Different. It's
They
different.
don't do stuff like that. They don't offer
They don't
money.
offer money. They'll slide you a couple of dollars to make you want to stay and lay there, okay? I'm just saying. You think these millionaire coaches ain't? Man, please. Money talks and bullshit walks, and we all know that. We all know that.
Nah, they don't do that. Not at Florida State. Maybe at Bama. Not at Florida State. Not at Florida State. We do it the right way.
Clear
You know
that
what I
the
mean.
fuck up.
That's only on the movies.
Right. So
It's only
at
on
the
the
end of the day,
movies.
it's like it
Right.
make
Art
it hard
imitates
for
life.
the
Remember that.
HBCUs to compete.
Yeah, and you got to think too. You got to think like so many adults nowadays, and even myself, like young adults, we look at it and we like, man, I wish that they would go to HBCUs. I wish they could switch it around. I wish they could do this and that. But man, when I was making that decision on what college I was going to, I was 17 years old. 17 to 18 years old. That's how old.
And you wanted to go to a college that you see
All
play on
the
TV every goddamn
Exactly.
week. You don't
So you
see
saying that's a big
Morgan
decision and
State.
you still young.
As a 17 to 8-year-old,
You don't see Howard.
That's one of the biggest decisions you can make at that young of an age. And I remember, for me personally, my pops told me, because I was committed to Southern Cal at first for about almost a year, and the day before signing day is when I switched over to Florida State. And I remember talking to my pops, and really, USC was one of my dream schools. I'm like, man, it's no way that I can't go there. But the situation was all messed up at the time. I remember specifically calling my pops. He was at work. I was like, hey, I don't know what I want to do. Can you make the decision for me? He told me straight up. He said, man, this your first decision you got to make as a man.
That right there. That right there defines his career, his life, and everything else. Like he said, at 17, 18, he is making a life-changing decision just off what college he has to go to, because that will shape the rest of his career and ultimately his story.
Yeah, for real. He said, you making this decision by yourself. He said,
Real.
figure out what you're going to do and do it. You call these coaches yourself and make your decision. He was like, I ain't making no decision for you. Your mama ain't going to make no decision for you. Ain't nobody going to make your decision for you, because it's all on you right now.
That's real. That's real. That was Jaylen Ramsey. I've enjoyed that. He gave us some insight. He let us know what it really is. He like, hey, no matter what level you on, bro, you're going to struggle on this college game. And he lets you know the real. Hey, bro, even your Heisman winners struggle in this college game. And I ain't talking about in the game. I'm talking about off the field. But we're going to leave it at that. Y'all drop y'all comments. Tell me how y'all felt about that. Tell me what y'all felt about Jaylen Ramsey and what he had to talk about. The noodles. Everybody grew up on the noodles and the Vienna sausages. But it's good to hear that Jameis Winston situation was what it was and really is what I thought it was. They gave it to him. That boy ain't running off with no crab legs. You know what I mean? And he a jokester. But the media going to shape it how they want. We're going to keep it real over here. Y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe, click that bell, all that good stuff. This your boy Weasel. And I'm out this thing. Yeet!